Welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your boy Jurnalist, and on this one, we are checking out Logan Sama's JME Newham Generals Kiss October 5th, 2010 set. There was two videos with the same exact amount of time, so I just opened them both. I'll do them both unless they turn out to be the same, and then I'll just drop the one. But I want to take a moment to shout out the homie 3040. Reason being, not the only person who brought this up to me. However, I tried to warn you niggas. Y'all gotta tell me, hey nigga, you fucking up, bro. These are nice, but you should listen to that shit by yourself. That's due diligence by yourself sets. These are sets that you should be doing. That's how I'm gonna kind of need you to do. Because again, unlike the other Americans, they're like, oh, I'll check out some grime. I'm literally writing records. Literally writing records at this point. Literally have people asking me to work on a project with. At this point, this has become an actual thing. So I have to treat it like when I really was just first getting into rap and hip hop. I gotta listen to fucking everything. That's just what I do. It's my process. However, I get it. Some of these sets aren't the best. Some of these sets don't ring off like other ones, or like I tried to tell you. Let's get to the really good ones first so we can take care of that shit, and I can go over here and I can go back to playing in the weeds because we took care of all the big important shit already. And now it's okay to go to this other shit, but it's not okay to be in the weeds when there's like a mountain of gold, but I'm over here playing with coal. It's like, what's my man doing? Like, what's he doing? He's wasting everybody's time. So again, please, don't feel bad. Bro, you fucking up. Whatever you got coming, drop that shit on one day. Reload the clips. These need to be the fucking things you're on. When you see me do a set that you guys are like, oh, nah, this ain't it. Niggas in the weeds. He's in the weeds. Just tell me. Unload up all the sets that you do have coming up. Drop those tomorrow and start recording these. Because whatever you got coming, if it's like this, we don't want it. And then I'll just drop everything on the day and then start recording the other stuff. And now we got a process of how we can keep this on a even keel of I can play in the weeds and you guys can get the sets that you guys think I really need to get to that are important. Now, this long intro out of the way. Thank you to everybody. I truly do appreciate it. I do try and stay in the comments as much as I can still. I truly do take all the fucking advice though. Like, I may chat my shit back, but I really am. We're running off of whatever the fuck you guys want me to actually check out. All the other shit is just, I'm just dicking around. So, hey, if you want me to really focus on something, gotta let me know it's important, because otherwise, just be off in the weeds doing musical research. So, thank you. Let's get into this one. And yeah, let's go. My headset is bad. Talking to you back there,
I had to do that, sorry.
Hey, Logan loves this one.
I do forever. Shout out to Tubby, big up Footsie.
Yes.
So, we got the Newham Generals inside the studio. We have got JME inside the studio. It's October the 4th. It's a massive day.
Like blam.
And we've got 60 minutes of this show, which means I'm going to hand it straight over to you now. Everyone ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's
go.
do this. No one's ready to go first. There is some head nodding thing. Yeah. He's gonna bop for 6 minutes, Logan. No
Oh
bop.
my God.
All right, Footsie, what you gonna do?
Yo, blam out now, bag of grease out now. It's all out now, cop it all. Support the cause, it's real. Real music. Yo, listen. It's Footsie again. Stuff it twice, can look see again. Don't wanna war with Footsie again. It's bare hooks to your jaw from Footsie again and again. It's Footsie again. Stuff it twice, can look see now. They're not on it, they don't want it. Watch how I make a boy run. You get bare right hooks, bare left hooks, bare uppercuts, bare headbutt. I left the face and bare cuts. They make me get deep and jump. And then you'll get bare right hooks, bare left hooks, bare uppercuts, bare headbutt. I left the face and bare cuts. Hey, jump in, man. I'm like lyrical father, name an MC that spits harder than me and my partner, cause me and my partner ain't got time for mucking around. No one, I mean time to take it down. Getting about man, getting around man, getting in man, addicted to the sound like brown, addicted to the sound like crack, yeah, the torso there. We put it back, dirty stank, I will put it back. If a boy try to think, I will pull it back. I'm boss, it's a master, I'm living it, make a man eat my dog. I'm a think plan of your faint class, so from the whenever I might talk man hard.
I'm like an intervention. Silent sniper, feel the tension. No silence or bear attention. You can be young or old, collecting your gyro or receiving pension. You can be a little kid in detention. You man get smoked like Benson. Head top way too many to mention. Come like a cranium convention. You don't hench, that's water retention. So, check out the new invention. Slap man into the fourth dimension. Yeah, I'm dirty and stank, but I'm behind these two like Mr. Declan. Say!
Look, I roll with the rats, flip the food chain, eating the cats. Cats with food and cats with P. Cats with white and cats with B. None of these cats can't F with.
It's crazy now that I've watched enough of this. The concept of like warms in or warming up, again, in America, because we don't have the same culture, especially when it comes to like how radio sets work. The concept of a fucking radio set is not even a fucking American thing. That shit is dead. It's not even a thing. That's why Coast Contra blew up so quickly. It's because they took the essence of this, but they Americanized it. They kind of put it in a podcast format and then just sent it around the table. Like, nah, that's not it. It's nice, but that's not it. That's not it. But I can now see it's like an overarching progression that happens where we start off at a certain level and we just start. It's like a roller coaster ride. It's like we tick up and then we come back down. But there is a warming up process unless some nigga just comes in on a mad one, is just primed and ready. But he's probably been warming up somewhere else. But warming up is actually a thing.
With me, can get done, no I be get F and G. What do I get by the N and the G? And I can't forget about the N and the G, but nah, N and the G. What they get about the N and the G? I got the power, the N and the D to send them boy to get cemetery. Nah, none of them youths ain't heavy to me. They're youths, they're not ready to me. They're not goons, they're man of fruits. They're little strawberries to me. Hey,
If that's in a what is it, a motive? It's a reload. Whatever that fucking DJ sound is.
Don't be a peanut like M&M. Bust 50 like M&M. And all your set targets.
I did like that Don't Be a Peanut bar. Look, hey, you were right to confirm your question. These are starting off better, but these are also, to me, I guess there are also other sets that I've seen that like I'm like, all right, these niggas aren't really doing that great. But again, I'm just looking at everything. I'm truly, will say at this point, yeah, I'm invested. I'm invested at this point. So now that I'm invested, I just watch anything and then I just go over it. But I do understand that that does not completely work. So, yeah, let me know, like I said. But yeah, this is a way better one because nobody's bullshitting so far. Even though that JME bar was whatever, it's still just like everybody's warming up. Like nobody's really like going off where I'm like, oh my nigga, you killing the vibe. It's like, okay, you're right about the same level as everybody else. And it's crazy. You're a little nigga and you in the room rapping with these niggas. That's crazy.
peanut, got everything, mate.
Too much, bro.
Just
This one skipped out. Big up everybody that's locked. Oh my word.
Third TT.
Like M&M, bust 50 like M&M, and all your set targets. Aim at them if you miss. Reload, aim it again. Cause you know that the roads are bumpy. Full of action just like a pumpy, and like a Glock 26, there's no safety. Listen for your own safety. Don't be a peanut like M&M. Bust 50 like M&M, and all your set targets. Aim at them if you miss. Reload, aim it again. Cause you know that the roads are bumpy. Full of action just like a pumpy, and like a Glock 26, there's no safety. Listen for your own safety.
Too much. Rude boy out. I don't care, rude boy, I'll slap. Guys, I don't care, rude boy, I'll slap. Guys, I don't care, rude boy, slap. Guys, I don't care, rude boy. Aye, that's the most, I swear. When I'm driving, that's all I say, bro. I don't care, rude boy, I'll slap. Guys, I don't care, rude boy, I'll slap. Guys, I don't care, rude boy, slap. Guys, I don't care, rude boy, I'll slap. Guys, I don't care, rude boy. All right, big up tease.
Yo, car ride with this nigga gotta be mad.
Look in my boat, fine. You're the reason I wrote this rhyme. Yo, man, I baiters, man, I bad man, I ain't seen a £5 note in time. Yo, can't this a friend of mine? Trust me, you don't wanna cross this line. Don't think you can stand in the background to the video, ad-libbing next man's rhyme. Slap, do you think I'm dumb? Tried to boy me, nah, that can't run. Yo, you're lucky, the old JME, but now you're just like Jamaican rum. Cause you got your name in your Nike Air Dunks. Cause you got your name in your Air Force Ones. You could have your name in your Reebok pumps. Don't think you could have this man once. Serious.
Yo, Logan's going in.
Logan!
It is not Jurnalist. Leg man down. Don't think I won't leg man down. Lost breaking.
I'm glad I said the Worms thing first because now, like, second rotation, everybody was a little bit better. This one, all right. Not saying, like, everybody has to be, like, we're really ready at this point, but, like, JME's shit was even nice. And not saying that nigga shit's not nice, but just, like, each person is now just, the levels are going up.
Came to the war with 20 man and left the war like 10 man down. The other 10 did get hit, the lucky bastards just didn't die. Don't think man are off with the aim, confused fussy man will be off with your chain. And I couldn't give a F about what's his name or about what's his face. Man, I hit him with a thing, you know what's his face. And I make a boy know what's his face. You don't believe me, just what's his place. Man, a bad man, no watch, no face. I got the 4 or 5 and I'm a G6 ways. Don't you look in my face. Wait, that one's the party. That dope. That's dope. I got the 4 or 5 in the cheese. Jesus. Yo, what is thing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
I've been doing this thing from early. I've been doing this thing from day. Don't believe me, you can ask your girlie. She be listening to me from day. She got a shoebox in her bedroom and it's full of a TDK. But the bed tea double from back and the bed tea double from back.
What the fuck is that nigga doing?
Don't believe me, you can ask your girlie. She be listening to me from day. She got a shoebox in her bedroom and it's full of a TDK. But the bed tea double from back and the bed tea double from back in the day. I make you say, cool, blimey, that boy's got wicked styly. What's his name? D-double-E, best MC in the industry. When I chat up on the mic, I make you say, cool. That boy's got lyrics galore. He's supported Dizzy on tour. Has got a mix.
How? All right, I get how I diss my man. I totally get it. I am a lyrical miracle. That is my preferred introduction to somebody. I don't want to have to spend the time to find the amazingness in your shit. I prefer to just give me a lyrical miracle somewhere so I could just then enjoy the search. I say all that to say this now. How the fuck do we allow Slick Rick to fucking come to America? I'm not saying I have no problems with Slick Rick. That's my dog. I love that nigga. But I'm just saying, D-Double is just like, he's completely different. But in the, like, them niggas live in the same suburb. That's how close they are. Just because they are very different things. But with his animated, characteristic style, like, I'm just like, we love that about Slick Rick. That's exactly what his shit is. Except Slick Rick tried to just pattern this shit like an American rapper. I'm just saying, like, how did the American rappers that like that shit just hear this shit and was like, oh no, I don't fuck with my man. I'm just crazy. Or maybe they don't know about this nigga. That could definitely be a thing. That could for sure, but that's most likely. It's gotta be it. Cause we even fuck with Bismarck. We have people that are similar but very different. But this nigga's so unique. I'm just like, why wouldn't they latch on to this nigga? We got some real haters over here. Damn.
What's going on, fam? Bear rats, cats trying to bite me like I put my whole arm in jam. Step out the whip, fill up the tank. Boss Mike, fill up my bank. Mum's life, them man. I keep my hands dirty, on the other hand, I keep my hands clean. You get murked, hands free, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. I speak the truth at your hi-fi. When I'm on the mic, headphones don't lie. I take your eeny, meeny, mine. Nemo, yeah, you can't find. Reload, yeah, the bars are grime.
Better than them. Easy. Let me come back again. Wheel, let me come back again. Everybody knows we're better than look. Wheel, let me come back again. Everybody knows we're better than look. Cause we better than them. Bad boy for you, now bad boy for them. They've got bars, we've got bars, but everybody knows we're better than them. Them, you, don't know who I be talking to. Don't know it be a definite hype thing when me a double come rolling through. Roll on him and I'll roll on you. Roll on anyone who you be rolling with, cause that's how I'm rolling too.
Millie, you're not a bad boy, don't be silly. Johnny was a bad boy, your name's Jimmy. Respect is what you should give me. Yo! Oh, we are bad boy for them, bad boy for them. It's a Logan, Ina, the mix and a blend. Bad boy for all and a bad boy for them.
Oh my god. It's ooh. Serious. Dirty T. That's ooh. In a war, know that I do my thing. Man wanna try and do my thing. Don't go on like saying never knew my thing. I don't really wanna make it a hype thing, you know. When they come to writing, man, I'm ready for the war just like the Viking. And the MC that I'm not liking. Start waving goodbye king. Can't when they come to the clash thing. Then man think with a pirating, but that don't get no high rating from me. Not looking at an MC like me. I was born to MC, make me. Watching the N2C. Me and JME upon the T.
Well, don't think you can screw me cause you're bopping cause JME don't care about nothing. I'll cross the road and do man something like blam. You'll get a punch in the jaw like blam. Shove your face cross the floor like blam. You'll get an elbow drop like blam. You'll get a... I said, well. Don't think you can screw me cause you're at work. You could be the boss or the office clerk. I'll roll my sleeves up and go berserk like blam. Dash your head off the screen like blam. Stick your head in the keyboard like blam. Dash you out of the room like blam. Fling it into the water cooler. Well. Don't try this man on the YouTube. I don't know why you think you're a goon. You get tiger uppercut out of the room like blam. You get a duke like blam. You get a you can like blam. You get a tiger knee like blam. You'll get a punch in the jaw like.
In a rap race that's full of dead rats. Overs. Get that grinding hard in a death trap. Smoking a spliff while writing the next rap. Track door goes. Is it the first hard that it's the next cat? Get on the scales and weigh out a next rap. Get the grind keeps going.
I've grown a real appreciation or a love for Footsie's rhymes. I like Footsie as an MC. Because at first y'all was like, well, not first. Well, yeah, at first I was just like, oh, that nigga make beats. And then y'all was like, nah, that nigga rhyme too. And I was like, word? And I was like, okay. And I've heard him a couple times here and there. And the more I keep hearing him, I'm like, I'm not mad at this nigga as a rhymer. Not one bit. I don't think I've ever heard this nigga be like, I don't enjoy this. Not so far yet. I think I fuck with Footsie. I think Footsie's like my, like one of my sleepers. Like, yo, my nigga Footsie, you know, that nigga nice. I think I have to say Footsie's one of my sleepers.
Gives me the inspo, I keep flowing, I keep showing all of your haters. I'm gonna eat up all of your paper. Nah, not talking mister. Bun down any dance all like Sizzler.
Yeah, Footsie and Big Seek are my sleepers right now. They're my niggas. And then that nigga fucking Scorcher. Cause that video doesn't come out, so I don't think you guys heard me say this. But we should have put the beats by Dre on Scorcher and just dragged his ass to the studio. Period. I locked that nigga in there. I don't give a fuck if nigga you gonna have to box me every time before you could leave. Cause nigga, no. He was nice. I hear too many sets where I'm like, who made this? And I'm like, oh, that nigga Scorcher. Never came out. Fuck do you mean it never came out? What happened? Some nigga got that shit on the CD somewhere. Like, it's terrible. Terrible.
MC like ninja. In the war, I will more than injure a guy. Start like ninja a guy, and you don't know I'm moving ninja alive.
I'm that guy. Everyone wants to be my Cody. Cause you know you won't be able to get a perfect or get close. Let me get them a lyrical dose. It's like chicken pure man get rolls. As soon as I buff my super duper. Cause I'm an old school G. Just like you can hit him with the R, you can and you can match my level, let's see if you can. Beat this, let's see if you can. You be the charge, you be the jury, you can to my eye. See the fuel.
Why that nigga check to see if the nigga got the camera out his face and then close his eyes back? Look at this shit.
Old school G, just like you can hit him with the R, you can and you can match my level, let's see if you can. Beat this, let's see if you can.
You still here? Alright.
See the fury, you'll be pissed. Like a brewery sick in the head, no brewery can cure me. If it's me, you're mad at. You get a scar in the chest like
just like that guy.
She fighting, that's what I'm bad at. My thing working perfect. Cause I come through when I beat up Honda. Man, I'm just that.
Yo, you know your shit is nice. You literally could just leave bars out because you know some nigga in here is going to give you the ad-lib. Yo, niggas fuck with that shit tough. Niggas is waiting like, who? It's my turn. I get to say perfect today. You leave that shit alone.
So I'm bad at my thing working perfect. Cause I come through when I beat up Honda. Man, I'm just that like Honda. Give it the mic and let me ride over them. Cause I spit the fire just like down soon. I'm a lyrical invader. Climb me to the top just like it. Jesus. Trust me. Big up Teddy.
That nigga Silencer.
Old type JME in the building. It's Newham Generals, Logan Sama. Big up skits.
Skits on
Promotion day
the.
today. Blam, bag of grease, double B. Go and cop that.
Trust.
Jay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sent pills, I was on base strip. Now I write my own wage slip. You wanna bill a split and kick. Little man ting like Biff and Chip. Winch more, I was top set kid. Now look who I'm on set with. You wanna chat about your German clip? Little man ting like worm on stick. All you man don't know how I effed up the show in less than an hour. You're a prick, you've never been shower. Little man ting like Megazord power. I don't care whether you're wham. I'm a bad man, I've never been prank. Wanna chat about you better than man? Little man ting like Shredder and Krang. Ain't bust one gunshot in my life, but I'm still standing here. You wish you was in these night airs. You're there.
Yo, the little niggas that don't have to be outside, or well, that live around wild ass niggas, they be outside. I know when you heard JME, you was like, oh man, thank God. There's somebody that's speaking for me. Tired of these niggas, man. I don't want to have to do no wild shit, but I like the self-confidence angle this nigga presents. I can stand on my own. I like that. Niggas ain't gonna fuck with me because I'm doing this shit. Because that's really, I think, where JME's kind of got his niche. It's like, nigga, this is me. I wish a nigga would. I'm like, it's a healthy dose. I wish a nigga would, and I don't give a fuck. It's a great combination, young man. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. Fuck these niggas. You do you.
Licking off shots in the air. You've got a silencer and you squeeze. Yeah, but really none of that matters. 1 minute silence for your enemies. 1 minute silence for your bank banners. Whoa! Common sense needs to be renamed. Cause nowadays it's rare. When I was young, my mum used to say, Jamie, use what's in between your ears. So I did, and now I'm here. If I said the same to you, Brez, half you just stand there all day. And the rest of you would just stare. Serious.
So all the supporters bear respect. If you're a hater, then F you. Get too close and I'll headbutt you.
That's also the thing about Grime that American hip hop just did not allow for past 98. After 98, whatever style of music you made, ain't no cross collaboration shit. We not doing that shit. Let's just stay over there. So all you backpack rappers, over there. All you introspective, intellectual niggas, over there. All you trap rappers, over there. All you snap rappers, over there. Everybody got sectioned off. But with Grime, you got to rhyme on the mic at the same level as Footsie and D-Double. And do whatever you want to do when you coming up as a nigga like James. And you got to do it in the same room. There is no separation. So now you have to make your shit just as spicy as niggas who might talk about street content in a way that you're not going to talk about street content. How do you do that and make niggas want to listen to that shit? Got to be creative and talented. Try to tell niggas. It's a nice lane, though, you made for himself.
Throw a couple hooks in an uppercut too. Bring your mate and I'll uppercut you, and uppercut him. I don't care what you do in the gym, cause if you're too weak, man, I'll send for the team. I don't bling, I just bang. All they knew and that's my gang. I've got food, yeah, I sling. Hold my sector up for the ring. Whether you like it or not, this one's harder.
Trust. They got Skepta.
Don't know.
Classical.
Also Skepta.
That Skept on the beat? Oh my god, that nigga was cutting up that afternoon.
Okay then. Bear respect. If you're a hater, then F you. Get too close and I'll headbutt you. Throw a couple hooks in the uppercut too. Bring your mate and I'll uppercut you, then uppercut him. I don't care what you do in the gym, cause if you're too wedge, man, I'll send for the team. I don't bling, I just bang. All they knew and that's my guys. I've got food, yeah, I sling. Hold my sector rep for the win. I wanna get through with no hold up. I ain't got time for donuts. So allow me, I'm going through, cause I'm gonna drop one album in two.
Call whether you like it or whether you like it or
Whether you like it or not.
I got the number one, yeah, the number one spot. I said whether you like it or whether you like it or whether you like it or not. Man got the number one, yeah, the number one, yeah, the number one spot.
two moves in the bucket. Don't even know man, a man wanna chuck it. Is it because your crew's not big yet? Is it because you ain't done one gig yet? Is it because this music like the us man are running up at any girlfriend watch man to put something up because you're going in like you're not feeling man?
Not like I haven't heard him do this already, but I should have heard this earlier when I was like, who's this nigga? Who's this nigga just making noises, grunting to the microphone? I was like, this is some techie shit. He don't always be getting this techie, but he be getting techie sometimes. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you little sleeper agent ass nigga, that shit cold.
The number one, yeah, the number one star. 2 balls in the bucket. Don't even know, man, a man wanna chuck it. Is it because your crew's not big yet? Is it because you ain't done one gig yet? Is it because this music like the us man are running up at any girlfriend wants man to put something up because you're going like you're not feeling, man? Little dark DJs, them a wheeling, man. I got sweat coming off from the ceiling. That's why your girlfriend's face is peeling. Too much foundation. Don't you know that us man a foundation? Man wanna slew me on radio station or too busy spitting bars in another nation. Don't you, man?
I sweat coming off the ceiling. So your bird is ugly. She's got on too much foundation. Bitch ass nigga, didn't you know we was foundation? This is... it's ignorant. It's ignorant.
Who's not big yet? Is it because you ain't done one gig yet? Is it because this music like the us man are running up at any girlfriend wants man to put something up because you're going like you're not feeling, man? Little dark DJs, them a wheeling, man. I got sweat coming off from the ceiling. That's why your girlfriend's face is peeling. Too much foundation. Don't you know that us man a foundation? Man wanna slew me on radio station or too busy spitting bars in another nation. DWE footsie combination. Around the world we do the rotation.
Slid that bitch something ugly. They didn't even know that. Like, it lulls you in, too, because they do that chant beforehand. And it's like, cool, that's like a little happy chant. It's not even that crazy. Super techie right after.
French.
And we consequence. Trust, dash you over that fence. Next time think about consequence. If you had any sense, you would not ask JME for 10 pence. Serious. Trust me. Serious. That was in my head, bro. Nothing else. Well, looking down there. Nothing else, bro.
Had to be that.
Sick lyrics, words and verbs. Don't smoke herbs. Outside parked up next to the curb. I got a matte black souped up tubs. Full tank, private plate, race and win. Rules and rims. I used to coach in Tatums and Pims. Now I jam in the recliner. Think I wanna hear you say ooh, ooh. Then I wanna hear you say serious, serious. I wanna hear you say. Then I wanna hear you say serious, serious. I wanna hear you say ooh.
That should be an instant reload. Nigga hear that shit for the first time. Oh, whoa, whoa, what this nigga just do? Yo, I'm telling you, I might have to level up the setup so I could just start reloading YouTube videos like a real record. Is that even possible? Because if so, I might have to look into that.
Serious, wanna hear you say ooh, ooh. Then I wanna hear you say serious.
Let's get mangled in there.
Yeah, that's it now. That's it. That's all I was waiting for. The whole
thing. Exactly.
That was a setup, innit?
Of course. I can't ever have DWE and JME in the studio and we don't get the Foundation records played. Never that. It's come to the end of the show. I've got 5 seconds. So Bag of Grease out now. Blam is out now. I'll be back next Monday. TotalKiss.com/Logan. Check it out.
That's the fastest 60 minutes I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. But that shit was fire. Quality motherfucking set. I understand the disparity. I truly do. I just want you guys to understand I'm truly invested. So at this point, I'm like a 12-year-old kid in a vinyl store, but my vinyl store is digital. And I can do whatever the fuck I want in this vinyl store. And I don't have to worry about needles. I don't have to worry about nothing besides quality and digital degradation. Besides that, I'm just, ooh, that nigga could have done better. This was amazing. But then when you guys give me sets that I could be like, oh, okay, I'm expecting some quality. Boom. Yeah, this expected quality was delivered. This was a quality ass set. And it went exactly like I said. Like the Wormson thing is real. It's like an arc. Unless the niggas start out at the top of the arc, shit. Niggas need time to warm up. It's almost like drag race cars. Once them niggas get going, them niggas could go. But getting started, might be a little choppy out the blocks for some of them. But some niggas, once they get going, it's like, oh, shh. I was sleeping on my man. That nigga's a problem. But yeah, that'll be it for me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for joining me. Please keep me on track. And yeah, I'm out of here.